as we kick off with the Victoria Turf Club Cup here at Nuwaraeliya. The first day of the racing season as we watch racing unfold. So that's the news from the commentary box. Here they are coming out onto the racetrack. That's Cosmopolitan. Just behind is Christmas Cake in the dark blue and pink sleeves. Followed out there by Augusta in the all yellow. And that's a beautiful bird's eye view of the track. The starting list for this Victoria Turf Club Cup. Number 1, Christmas Cake, being ridden by Punit Taraj. Number 2, Cosmopolitan, being ridden by M. Mohan Raj. Number 3, Stormy Petrol, being ridden by A. Vishwanath. Number 4, Augusta, being ridden by Farhan Alam. And number 5, Torpedo, being ridden by M. Christopher. That's the lineup for the first race. Runners and riders just making their way now in front of the grandstands on their way to the starting gates. So the runners and riders just making their way now to the starting gates. That's at the 1,070 meter marker. 5 runners. In your picture there is Christmas Cake along there with Cosmopolitan. We've got 6 races lined up for you, and that's the runners and riders for the first race just getting there. Stormy Petrol was the first to reach the starting gates. We wait to see if he's going to be the first to reach the winning post as well. But joining him there now, you've got Christmas Cake, Cosmopolitan, Torpedo, and Augusta. So all 5 runners for the first race of the new meeting here at Nuwaraeliya, at the Royal Turf Club, at the starting gates. And we're just waiting now for loading operations to commence. That's Christmas Cake now, just walking up in your picture. Stormy Petrol now, number 3. And if you're probably wondering how we call and commentate on a race, well, it's from the colors that the jockeys have, the silks that they wear. And that's Torpedo getting up to, I beg your pardon, that's, yeah, Torpedo lining up to enter the stalls. Torpedo is drawn 1. And Torpedo goes in very quietly indeed. The handlers doing a great job as they get Torpedo in. Augusta has moved in as well. We're trying Cosmopolitan now. And Cosmopolitan, who was very quiet and docile right through, now rears up a bit. But the handlers have her under control in a flash. They've got her up to the gates. Now they've just got to coax her in. Cosmopolitan backs away from the starting gates. There's just Cosmopolitan, Christmas Cake, and Stormy Petrol to go. Augusta and Torpedo already in the gates. We're trying a pair of blindfolds on Cosmopolitan. So the excitement getting through to Cosmopolitan at the start there. There are quite a few people on the outside of the track, and that's probably what's getting to the horses. But with the blindfolds on, Cosmopolitan goes in very quietly indeed. No trouble at all there. So Cosmopolitan is stalled. Just 2 to go now. Christmas Cake. Christmas Cake is stalled. And they just wait for Stormy Petrol, who had backed away quite a bit. Stormy Petrel's going to come to complete the line. They're all in. And they're off and racing for the first race of the new season here at the Royal Turf Club in Nuwaraeliya. Fairly level jump by all the runners, and Stormy Petrel comes in first to take it up by about a length and a half from Christmas Cake in second. A length away then is Torpedo. Just behind is Cosmopolitan, making up a bit of ground from a slightly slow jump out, and just behind there, Augusta. They approach the 800, approaching the turn now, and Stormy Petrel now being joined on the outside there by Christmas Cake. These two have pulled away by almost about 5 or 6 lengths there from Cosmopolitan, who's in third. Another 2.5 lengths behind, and we've got Augusta and Torpedo together. They're beginning to negotiate the turn now, and Stormy Petrel just has the advantage by about a length and a half, 2 now from Christmas Cake, fading out of it and making a forward move, but coming about 6 horses wide there is Cosmopolitan. Then we've got Torpedo and Augusta. But Stormy Petrel still has a useful lead here of about 3.5, 4 lengths from Cosmopolitan. Then there's, on the outside comes Christmas Cake, but going for the line, and it looks like Stormy Petrel has won it comfortably. Stormy Petrel wins the first race here from Cosmopolitan. Then came just behind him there was Augusta, followed by Torpedo, and last off was Christmas Cake. So the winner of the first race of the afternoon, the Victoria Turf Club Cup, was Stormy Petrel, number 3. Stormy Petrel coming out to win the first race, ridden here by Vishwanath and trained by Madhilangan. And we're coming back to the replay now of the first race. There they've jumped out. You see Stormy Petrel on the extreme right of your picture, and he's drawn 5 of 5, but uses up his mount with his early speed to come out and take up the running. And Christmas Cake comes to join him on the outside, but very briefly. And in the straight, Stormy Petrel kicks away very nicely. He's been asked the question, he quickens well, and at the wire, it's Stormy Petrel all alone in front, winning very, very convincingly from Cosmopolitan, who holds second, to Augusta is third, and Torpedo fourth, while Christmas Cake was fifth. So here we are now at the lead-in for the first race, where Stormy Petrel, sporting the colours of the Anjali stables, trained by S.V. Madhilangan and ridden here by Vishwanath, coming out to win very comfortably in what was a start-to-finish essay. So we've got going comfortably for Stormy Petrel, who's come out to do it in style. Didn't have much of a problem there. She's a 5-year-old bay mare by burden of proof out of Stormy Affair, and there was nothing stormy about her winning today except the way she stormed out of those gates. So Stormy Petrel coming out to win the first race of the morning at Nuwaraeliya at the Royal Turf Club as racing resumes here after a 3.5-month hiatus. Beautiful weather so far. We just hope it holds on, and we've got a lot in store for you. Just take a look at that. So that's the results of the first race. Number 3, Stormy Petrel first. Number 2, Cosmopolitan second. Number 4, Augusta third. That was the 1, 2, 3 for the first race.